Okay, so then what's the magic word for 10? Because clearly Doctor You're Huge doesn't work for me. Since I know one of her audios is dispel the gloom, right? Dispel the gloom. Should we dispel? You know, come on, game. Let's dispel this gloom, okay? We saw what happened to Casterus. Let's dispel that gloom, baby. Dispel that gloom. Aw. What? You know what? Screw it. I don't care. I don't care. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I can use this. Oh! That tricked me for a second. I didn't recognize the symbol, so... Alright, let's go! I guess I needed you guys to say something. Might as well go all out. Now pull Tribby. Oh, you know it. Oh, no. I know what we can do. Hold on. I have a really dumb idea. Jimmy Neutron theme song.
3, 2, 1.
Got a blast!
Will this work? Maybe. Maybe it won't. Oh, no. No. That wasn't gonna work. Alrighty. Let's get back into the Wardance story. I'm really hoping to get through a big chunk of this tonight. I won't lie. So.
All these years, and the view of the Alchemy Commission hasn't changed a bit. The tides come and go, but the ancient sea remains the same. For us Vidyadhara, there's nothing more nostalgic than our homeland.
You're a Lofu native, Miss Lingsha?
Yes, I grew up here, listening to the sound of waves while researching prescriptions with my mentors and peers at the Alchemy Commission. It's kind of sad, isn't it? Everything changes, but somehow remains familiar. Just like you, Don Hung, I traveled far from home, and now I've returned. Seeing the familiar scenery brings back a hint of nostalgia.
The view here would be even better without the ambrosial arbor.
Oh, really? I think that towering tree looks pretty impressive.
Even if it's impressive, it's a plague mark. The Xianzhou have been fighting abominations for thousands of years. And now that the ambrosial arbor has been reborn, it's only natural for everyone to feel uneasy.
Well, once a seed is planted, no matter how long it takes, it'll eventually sprout and bear fruit. In my opinion, the rebirth of the ambrosial arbor and the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were inevitable. The seed was already planted when the ancestors of the Xianzhou sought immortality.
Why such a serious topic all of a sudden? Can't just make wild speculations about these things. Thought we were here to have some tea, but where's the tea? I'm pretty sure we're being served the tea right now, like...
My bad. Well, since you went through the entire Ambrosial Arbor crisis firsthand, Dan Heng and Lieutenant Yan Qing, I'd like to discuss something with you.
What would you like to discuss, Miss Lingsha?
I was lucky enough to be chosen by the Alliance to come in and clean up all the old grime in the Alchemy Commission. Honestly, the Alchemy Commission is riddled with problems and has reached a point where fixing it seems impossible. I'm looking to remedy this problem, but was wondering if you could provide any insights
I like that slight shakiness in her voice of I'm trying not to be angry, but I can't help it because it's starting to get to me a little bit. That's what I hear from that.
Well, even though I'm a Vidyadharan like you, I'm an outsider, just like my companions here. I can't really say much about a remedy, but I do have a piece of advice, Miss Lingsha. The Vidyadhara and the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu have always been intricately connected. If you cannot distance yourself from these ties, Miss Lingsha, changing the situation within the Alchemy Commission may be quite challenging.
I may not know about politics, but I do know that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been operating within the Alchemy Commission for years. If you're determined to root them out, maybe you should discuss it with the General.
I see. Thank you for your valuable insights. While the Lux Arrow from the Rainbow possesses unparalleled power to sever the Ambrosial Arbor, it can't sever mortals' desire to prolong their existence. Just like how the Cloud Knights can eliminate the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but are unable to calm the hearts and minds of the people within the Alchemy Commission. Our Xianzhou forebears knew this well, and that's why they entrusted the duty of guarding the roots of the Arbor to the Vidyadhara. However, the Vidyadhara are still only mortal beings. 30 years ago, my mentor served as Alchemy Commission's Cauldron Master. She recognized the emerging undercurrents and sought to cleanse the source of the disturbance. Unfortunately, even though she was skilled in the art of healing, she didn't understand the human heart or how to eliminate the sickness lurking within the depths of the Alchemy Commission. In the end, she was framed and exiled to the Juming. I was also implicated and had to leave the Luofu. And guess who arbitrated the case and handed down the sentence? None other than General Jing Yuan himself.
Alright.
What?
Awkward.
You heard it right. The ones responsible for the corruption in the Alchemy Commission are not just the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but even the Divine Foresight himself. Alas, why is your face turning pale, Yanqing? Don't worry about it. I understand that when someone holds a position of power, they may sometimes have to make tough decisions. I won't hold any personal grudges against him. Besides, at our age, holding personal grudges is a luxury we can't afford. Lingsha, you're back! Ugh, I've been waiting ages for you. Yunli! Why aren't you with your grandpa? What brings you to the Alchemy Commission? Well, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to Yanqing.
Huh.
What a small world. You stole my sword! Give it back!
I see. Let's skip the introduction part then.
Okay.
Why do I keep bumping into you? Are you stalking me or something?
Alright, now hold on. I know that people aren't exactly a fan of this kid, but why would she say stalking when she's the one that walked into this conversation? Excuseth me, Yunli. Oh my gosh. I can still see it, you know? I could ship these two, low-key, still. But I'm just saying.
Of course not. Unlike you, Miss Yunli, I have important things to take care of. You, on the other hand, seem to have all the time in the world to wander around without returning my sword.
used to say that a sword reflects its master. I talked to your sword, and it told me that you've been distracted. You hesitate when you should strike, and you struggle to stay calm when your sword is unsheathed. Now that I see you again, I realize your sword was right. It wasn't me who took your sword. It was you who lost focus.
Do you really expect me to believe that nonsense? I've been taking it easy on you because you're a guest from the Juming, but you're not taking the hint. Don't people from the Juming know you're supposed to return what you've borrowed?
Just look at this flying sword. Even if I gave it back to you now, it'd just be taken away again in a few hours. You know the Cloud Knight saying, a Cloud Knight must never let slip their weapon, yes? Well, sure, I can give it back to you now, but on the battlefield, that's a whole different story.
Hmm.
Poor flying sword.
Fine! You don't have to give it back, because I'll take it back myself!
So is this the war dance? Oh my gosh.
Between these two, who do you think is tougher, Don Hung? Don't get me wrong. I'm just curious.
Get ready to separate them.
It is my first day at the Alchemy Commission. A ball is definitely not how I imagined celebrating it. Well, since you don't approve, I won't draw my sword here.
Also, keep cooking. Yeah, I dislike both of them, but it's like a good ship. See? Okay, good. I'm not weird in thinking that. They're doing that whole enemies thing, but it's like, oh, you guys will like each other in time.
I didn't mean it in that way. Since you've already drawn your swords, you'd be disappointed if you didn't get to test one another, right? I've received reports that the delves near the Alchemy Commission are still infested with abominations. Seems like my predecessors left quite a mess. So, if you two want to determine who's better, why not focus on them instead of each other? Clearing out some abominations? Sounds boring.
Yeah, I could just beat up this kid.
Cloud
That's more
Knight's
fun.
duty to eliminate those abominations. You don't have to ask me twice, Miss Lingsha. I'll help you get rid of them.
Oh, you think you're the only one who knows how to behave? If Lingsha needs anything, I'll gladly draw my sword and help her out. It's so heartwarming to see both of you being so sweet and caring. So then, shall we get going?
Let's go to war.
Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were eradicated, their experimental abominations have been festering here. If you want a contest, I'll be the referee. The one who kills the most abominations within 15 minutes wins. Lingsha, as always, you're still an expert in making unpaid work sound so noble and grand.
Well,
It's for your own good, little Yunli. While you desire to compete against each other, I don't want to see either of you getting hurt.
That's really thoughtful of you, Cauldron Master.
So, are you both ready?
are we gonna do it? Oh yeah, we get to do it.
Ugh. Looks like my predecessors left quite a mess. Let me say it again. The one who kills the most about. Be careful when you draw your swords, and make sure you. Can we?
Okay, I was wondering, like, wait, that felt like very. Uh-oh, I don't have the healer. When Yunli takes action, she will use attacks to defeat the enemy first. Okay, alright. Don't worry, boy, we're gonna carry you. We have Sam here. Oh, dang, look, I'm demolishing.
Can hold on to his sword to actually have some skill.
Yeah, wouldn't you know it, you little turd?
Take your positions.
Ah. And right there. Do this.
The mood is let the show begin.
Oh yeah, we're demolishing right now.
A one-time enemy.
And we'll do that.
Through clouds. You've got style with those
Ooh,
moves.
okay,
You're not
okay.
striking where it counts.
I do need to
Such a shame
get.
to see you misuse your sword like that.
Firefly Type 4 in position.
Eh.
The sea someplace.
There we go. Give me bump up. Give me bump up. Oh. Just whack.
Recalibrating.
Actually, we'll do right there since that goes to 2. There we go.
There's more to life.
Gonna do this. I really need that break effect. Bam! There we go. Okay, okay. Aw, come on. Really? Ugh.
How many can you block?
Okay, we'll just... There we go. Do that, and then we'll do this.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
I don't need a healer. We're going to stainless again. Alright, guys. Ooh, who do I want to attack? You.
Swords descend.
Grace and elegance.
Oh,
Every
I keep
petal in
pressing the
life's
wrong
all will be
buttons.
swept away by the wind.
Alright. We'll go for the, ploink.
Take your positions.
Missed the ploink. Or whack. Or hat, whatever. Take your pick.
Until everything burns to ashes.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. Really? That didn't increase my score at all? Well, that's stupid. Dang, what the heck? Oh, right there. Go for all 3 of them. Okay.
Some value, I suppose.
Oh, shoot. She's gonna go for the... Let's go for at least a kill. Ah, see?
Stay in
Nothing.
step.
That did nothing for her.
How many can you block? Strike apart. I will
There we go. There we go. Just keep it going. Oh, battle over. I won.
I win, Miss Yun Li.
You got lucky.
You did
Why
have
don't you
Firefly.
just give me back my sword, sincerely apologize, and then go cry your eyes out to your grandpa.
Dang, kid. Alright.
Consider yourself lucky that I'm not interested in your rusty sword, as I don't have the nasty habit of snatching other people's weapons.
All you did was chop down a few monsters. Don't get carried away with yourself. If you think you can just take this sword from my hand, go ahead and try.
Oh boy. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh! Oh!
Well fought, my young friends.
Chat, we're bricked. We are bricked right now. We are so bricked. Holy cow. That's how you make an entrance. That is how you make an entrance. But also, I can't even lie. That fight was actually kind of going hard. I won't even lie. I won't even lie. I know that those two characters are kind of annoying, but I kind of like that fight scene. I'm not. Anyway, okay. Whew. Let's check out the Vaxian lady.
However, both of you have shortcomings. One of you focuses on dodging and weaving, while the other relies on brute strength, trying to take down targets with a single strike. Both of your tactics and techniques are lacking.
Who are you?
Me? I'm just a patient seeking medicine from the Alchemy Commission. A passerby, if you will. I thought I'd see my fill of impressive fights during the Wardance. Yet here I am, able to witness a remarkable fight at the Alchemy Commission, of all places. Well, the Lawfu is never short of surprises. However, I have a small suggestion for you. Why don't you settle this dispute fair and square in the Wardance's ring? That way, you can resolve your differences with a proper duel and put your grudges behind you.
Grudges? No, not at all. Yunli and I, we were just sparring.
Right.
Sparring? You summoned your flying swords and she swung her sword with full strength. No grudges between you. I don't believe it.
Aha! What brings you here, Lady Fei Xiao? Have you finished your health
Fei Xiao.
consultation with the Dragon Lady? Fei Xiao? Grandpa always talks about you. Could it be that you're...
The Merlin's Claw of the Xianzhou Yaoqing?
Looks like I'm quite famous on the Xianzhou Lawfu, too.
Of course. Everyone has heard of the Vanquishing General. Known to all and unbeknown to none.
Vanquishing General? Isn't that title a bit too narcissistic? I don't like it. Ooh, I heard there's a dozing general on the Lawfu, so I came up with a humble nickname for myself. The Lacking General. Lacking in worries, regrets, and rivals.
Oh my gosh, I love her. Guys, I think this might be the new character I'm gonna simp for. Oh my gosh. I've been so curious about this character. And now I understand. I get it. Look, I don't feel like I've full on simped a character in a good long while. Like full on. I think we might be back up to that tier again of like, you know. Well, okay, actually, hold on. Jade was up there. I think Jade was up there, but I'm gonna be real. Already, so much better. I'm just gonna say it, okay? Okay.
Sounds much better, right?
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a befitting title that sounds both humble and impressive. Now that the sparring session is over, Yanqing and Yunli, shouldn't you politely thank General Fei Xiao for her guidance and bury the hatchet? Here's your sword. Keep it safe. Or it might get taken away again. By the way, we haven't settled the score yet. I'll defeat you fair and square next time we fight.
Bet.
This is how she apologizes? Now that I finally got my sword back, I should report to the seat of divine foresight. I'll take my leave, General Fei Xiao. Oh, by the way, Miss Linksha, if you've got some free time, I'd like to invite you to the seat of divine foresight for a chat with General Jingyuan. I think there's more to those personal grudges you mentioned earlier.
Thanks for stepping in, General Feixiao. Otherwise, I'd have had to knock them out with my incense.
Not at all. Just doing what you asked. How about we call it even as payment for the healer lady's consultation?
Sorry, but even a general needs to pay their bills. We don't do credit here. And let's not forget, you'd have been waiting decades for a chance to see the Dragon Lady if it weren't for me.
Well, you can always send the bill to the Seat of Divine Foresight and say it's for mentoring those kids. After all, it was quite the effort splitting them up. I nearly had to get tough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find a spot and get some fresh air.
Had to get tough on them? Bruh, she just showed up and whoosh, just stopped it. What is she?
Back already? You've met with Jing Yuan and wandered around for a few hours. So, what do you think?
It appears that the Divine Foresight is using this Wardance as a show of strength to convince everyone that the Luofu is prospering after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
But... I know you're going to say but, right?
But the influx of people attending the Wardance is like a breeding ground for disorder and rumors. One wrong move, and the Luofu could be in a world of chaos.
The Cloud Knights on the streets remain vigilant, so at the very least, General Jing Yuan is aware of this. As for other matters, I'm unable to say.
I'd prefer to be excused from future meetings with generals. I'm just a military healer. And now all of a sudden I'm thrust onto the center stage having cordial chats with two generals?
My work doesn't lend itself to being in the limelight either.
Just stop whining. At least you're in one piece, right? Before getting in touch with General Jing Yuan, I wanted to put aside my assumptions and see his momentum. That includes the overall bearing of the Cloud Knights on the street, what people are saying, and how those close to him behave.
The might of an army dwells not within its pawns, but within the force of its collective momentum. Recognizing this fact reveals the true measure of power. Thanks for enlightening me, General.
A perfectly clear statement turned confusing thanks to your translation. You've made me lose where I was now. Anyway, this is how I operate in battle, so you might as well get used to it.
Are you treating General Jing Yuan as your enemy?
The longest-serving general of the Xianzhou Luofu. Do you think he'd have only a few enemies?
By the way, General, you met the healer lady, yes? Could you show me the medicine she prescribed you?
Well, the healer lady couldn't do anything about my condition. She just told me to enjoy some tasty food.
That sounds like Bailu.
So not even the famed healer lady could help? Don't worry. I'll fulfill my promise and find a way to cure you. Actually, I've found some leads.
Well, life and death, Jiao Zhou. It's all predetermined. Upon starting my military career, I made a pledge that the rest of my life would be dedicated to being the Xianzhou's spearhead, hunting down the abominations of abundance till the end of my days. As long as I can fulfill that deep-seated desire, I don't care how long I live. You asked if I view General Jing Yuan as my enemy. No. My real enemy has always been myself.
That doesn't feel
Enjoy
like
some
foreshadowing.
tasty food. So, what's for dinner tonight?
Jeez. You really know how to read the room, don't you?
You guys figure it out for yourselves. I'm due to catch up with an old war friend I've not seen for quite a long time.
Hey! Was that the Yaoqing general who just dropped in out of nowhere? Oh, she's so awesome.
You're not wrong, March.
I mean, when Yun Li swung that massive sword, she just casually blocked her attack with ease.
Mine too.
Yeah. But to go up against Yun Li is quite impressive, you know? That aura of heroism and grace. It almost makes me want to learn Xianzhou swordplay. You think so too, right?
Oh, what? Yeah, she makes me think a lot of things. The general's totally something else. I would say those moves were fabulous.
I agree. General Fei Xiao is indeed impressive.
I was talking about Yanqing, actually.
No, I wasn't.
Thanks for the kind words, Miss March.
What?
The Wardance is coming up, and I've been chosen to represent
No.
the Cloud Knights in the ceremony.
Stell, okay, look, girl, we need to have a conversation because that is not what I was referring to. I am absolutely with Dunhung. Why the frick did Stell say that? I don't even care if people in general don't like the Wardance stuff. I know that it's like a lot of it kind of feels a little sideliney, but I mean, we got Faijo right there. I mean, I don't know what people are complaining about, but
I've had my fair share of defeats lately, and even though I know there are always more skilled swordmasters out there, seeing General Fei Xiao's skills today has made me feel a bit uneasy again.
Don't underestimate yourself. After all, generals won't fight in the ring during the war dance. Just remember the state of mind you had when you single-handedly took on me and Blade, putting life and death aside. With that mindset, you can prevail against most challengers.
I mean,
I see.
we could have
Thanks for
killed
the
him.
advice, Master Danheng. By the way, now that today's events are over, General Jingyuan wants to invite all of you to the Seat of Divine Foresight. He has something important to discuss.
Something
I
important.
bet it's about how to deal with the generals from the Yaoqing and the Juming.
I really don't want to get caught up in grown-up games so soon. I just hope Generals Fei Xiao and Huaiyan can see the truth. We don't need any more chaos on the Luofu before the war dance.
Yanqing, have you ever won a fight on screen? You saying that, have you ever won a fight? It reminds me of this one scene in, let me see if I can find it really quick because it's so funny. This is all that it reminds me of.
Well, please tell me this and be honest. Have you ever actually won a fight?
Okay, that was one time.
Twice. Jonathan, year prior?
Listen, that doesn't count.
Why wouldn't it count? Because it looks like he beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
That's all that popped in my head. Okay, alright. Hey, Jingyuan, I've met some very interesting people today.
Earlier at the Palace of Astral, I introduced these guests from the Astral Express to you, Elder White. But with all the people around, we only exchanged pleasantries. Now, I'd like to officially introduce them to you. These three braved great dangers, accompanying me to perilous places, defeating the chief culprit Vantilia, and uncovering the conspiracies of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. If you wish to know more, please, feel free to ask us.
Well, I skimmed through the reports about the Arbor's rebirth from the Master Diviner Hu Xuan. She's been summoned to the Yu Chui for questioning. There are a lot of doubts within the Alliance about this whole situation. But despite all that, I believe in you. Since you joined the ranks, you have repeatedly achieved remarkable feats. After the High Cloud Quintet each went their separate ways, despite the many criticisms within the Alliance, the Marshal still stood firm against the dissenting voices and entrusted the Lawfu to you. Over the years, you've served the Alliance with loyalty and wisdom. You've taken down abominations in Thalassa, rescued the Xianzhou Yuchue from a siege, and destroyed the demonic planet summoned by the denizens of abundance. I still remember those battles vividly. There are fools who doubt your loyalty. They're happy to see the divine foresight fail because it gives them some kind of sick satisfaction. They haven't achieved anything of their own, so they feed off the failures of others. But I've seen enough failures in my time, and I want to believe that your loyalty has never wavered.
So, General Fei Xiao of the Yaoqing is the only one investigating the Ambrosial Arbor crisis on behalf of the Alliance?
No. I am too.
This old man's words always catch me off guard.
I think everyone catches you off guard, March.
But the document only says, attend the Wardance and listen to Fei Xiao's questioning.
What does that
mean? The
mean?
Marshal is well aware of Jing Yuan's purpose in holding the ceremony and understands the situation he is facing. She mentioned it because she believes both issues are important.
Thanks for your kindness and sincerity, Elder Huayan. But is it appropriate to tell everyone here about the Marshal's orders?
By introducing the Express's witnesses to me alone, aren't you aiming to discern the intentions behind both my actions and Fei Xiao's? And whether there's any discord between us? Well, since I'm being open and honest with you, I encourage you young folk to do the same. As for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, all I need to do is listen. General Fei Xiao will be the one asking the questions. To be honest, I'm more concerned about the timely start of the Wardance. Oh, by the way, I've prepared a gift for the Wardance. Yes, it's this case right here.
Case gleams with a muted luster, crafted from a material neither wood nor metal. Its surface is masterfully woven with metallic threads outlining the intricate pattern
There
of
will
the
be
lotus
numerous
flowers.
contests and celebrations during the Wardance, and the main event will be the Ringmaster's Challenge. The host will dispatch a skilled warrior to take on challengers from all over the cosmos, showcasing the excellent martial arts of the Xianzhou Lawfu. When you mentioned that the Astral Express would be attending the ceremony, I thought the High Elder of the Lawfu would be the Ringmaster.
You humor me, Elder Huayan. The healer lady is just a young lady who knows nothing about martial arts. How can I assign her as the Ringmaster?
Why do I feel like Bailu would be all over
I'm
that?
no match to you when it comes to joking.
What's this box for? Why don't you open it, General Huayan?
No, I'm gonna say I think Bailu would be. It would just be so funny watching Bailu run the whole thing.
This sword case is intended for the Wardance's award. It's empty now, but in a few days, a precious sword will be delivered and stored inside. I don't mean to boast about our skills, but this sword represents the pinnacle of the Zhu-Ming's craftsmanship. It has a legendary history, full of heroic tales from foreign lands, tales that are too detailed to be summarized in just a few words. Since the delegation delivering the sword hasn't arrived yet, I'll just leave the case here for now. I've been wondering, who would be worthy of such a sword? And then it hit me. I can award it to the champion of the Ringmaster's Challenge. The ceremony's champion is sure to be a perfect match for the sword. Moreover, I hear that Yen Qing is an excellent swordmaster, and that he will be representing the Lawfu as the Ringmaster, so it seems like a perfect gift for him.
Thank you for your generosity, Elder Huayan.
If you want to give me a sword, just say the word, Grandpa. No need to beat around the bush.
You've got confidence, my girl, but I don't think you can best Yen Qing.
I know you're all about swords, Miss Yunli. It's just a shame that it's the sword that ultimately chooses its rightful master.
Yeah, and even if someone gets their hands on such a precious sword, it'll probably end up in someone else's.
The outcome of our duel at the Alchemy Commission is still up in the air. Since you're interested, why don't you represent the Xianzhou Juming and challenge me in the ring?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Nobody knows who's gonna come out on top. It could be me, could be someone else. It'll probably be me. But whatever happens, it won't be him.
Looks like Faizhou was right. It'll be either death or disaster when these two clash. Yeah.
Not to be rude or anything. We've been watching their drama. I'm dying to find out who beats who.
Quiet down. We have other guests here. I've prepared this sword to add some excitement to the ceremony, not to have you two squabble. It's not a good look for the Alliance. While you both seem confident that you'll win, you need to remember there can only be one winner and one loser in the ring, which could lead to hard feelings. Actually, I have an idea. We don't know who the winner will be, and it might not be either of you. But if you're eyeing that prize, you'll need to work together. I want you to take on an apprentice who will take part in the Wardance and win at least one match.
How does that make sense?
In my humble opinion, while a Cloud Knight is commendable by securing victories, it's even more so to pass on your skills and spread the way of swordplay. I'd be greatly pleased if this apprentice could represent the Express in the Wardance by displaying their Cloud Knight flair and prowess.
Well, Elder Huayan's idea is quite interesting. Imparting swordplay skills requires teamwork, and both the winner and the loser will learn a valuable lesson regardless of the outcome. The question is, whom should the two of them take as an apprentice?
Huh? Who? Wait, me?
I
Oh,
noticed
dang.
just now that Miss March seemed quite interested in the outcome of your sword fight.
Oh, dang.
Why not teach her the art of swordplay?
Oh, wait. Are you serious, General?
Oh, dang.
Why am I being dragged into this all of a sudden? I've never practiced swordplay before. I'm a total newbie. You really think I can learn it? Well, you'll probably realize I have no hope and give up on me. That'd be so embarrassing.
Why didn't you choose Dun Hung? Why don't you choose me? Just accept your fate, March.
Isn't this
Just
a
accept
perfect
it.
chance for you?
You're talking.
I remember you mentioning that you wanted to learn some sword moves.
You're talking. Why are you talking?
Yeah, I did say that. But this is all happening so quickly, don't you think?
Miss March is like a piece of jade in the rough, just waiting to be shaped. The Wardance is the perfect opportunity to see what heights she can reach.
Why is this actually kind of hype? Why is March being picked actually kind of hype? There's something about it. I think it's because March really hasn't had like a moment to shine yet, you know?
I appreciate your kind words, General Huayan. But won't teaching me swordplay be a waste of Yanqing and Yunli's time? They should be preparing for the ceremony. Oh, plus, I heard that each swordmaster has their own special moves. What if they let something slip while teaching me? If everyone knows each other's tactics, won't that mean everyone's stuck in a stalemate and unable to end their fights during the war dance?
That's considerate of you, March 7th. But don't worry. It'll take you at least a decade of hard training before you can even start learning special moves. No need to freak out. A few Juming swordplay tricks will mean you'll be more than equipped.
Really?
Looks like March's curiosity has been piqued.
The whole point is to know each other's moves. Defeating your opponent in just one move? How boring would that be? Plus, what really decides a swordsman's fate isn't some special move. It's the solid fundamentals.
So Miss Yunli has already agreed. What do you say, Yanqing?
General, I haven't graduated yet. How can I be qualified to teach swordplay to others?
So you're admitting your defeat, huh? If you're not even confident to teach, why don't you let me be the ringmaster instead?
Yanqing, teaching an apprentice is also a way of honing your own skills and gaining insights. You've been an apprentice for years. It's about time you looked at swordplay from another perspective.
I see, General. Then count me in.
There's a reason why Jingwon is so freaking cool.
It all comes down to Miss March giving her nod.
It's up to you to make the final decision, March.
Come on, March, even though I already know what's gonna happen. I mean, I just know she's gonna get the hunt path. That's all I know. Solid fundamentals. Just ask Freerin. 20% of mastering a skill is teaching it to someone else. That actually, I have heard that. Because like even when you're a teacher, you're still learning stuff through other people. So honestly, I think I'm gonna like this more than people led it on to be. Because like I know a couple of you have said that you did enjoy this. But I just feel like overall, I feel like everybody's, a lot of people have told me that this just isn't much. But I already feel like this is gonna be something kind of cool. Yunli really left a bad taste in my mouth, but you know, watching it again, she's really not nearly as bad as I remember. For you to become the best sword master on the Express, it won't be a walk in the park, that's for sure. Nah, come on, March. Be the best sword master on the Express.
At least that way, I won't have to worry about you accidentally shooting me in the butt all the time.
Dude! What? I'm not used to I'm not used to Stell talking.
Hey, I've never missed my target.
Oh, she's doing the face.
Then I'm on board. Thank you for your kindness, General Huayan.
Great! Starting tomorrow, Yanqing and Yunli will teach you the basics of the Cloud Knight's swordplay.
Nice.
Yunli and I will head out and purchase some sword practice equipment for Miss March. Think of it as a little initiation gift.
Not gonna lie, it's kinda hype. I won't lie.
You're too kind. Oh, wait, you're giving me a gift? Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Smiling silently, soon departs. Well.
General Huayan's gone. Wait, why does something feel off about what we talked about? I think we strayed off topic. How did things even get to this point?
Yeah, I brought you here because the General said he had some important matters to discuss. But how in the world did Yunli and I suddenly become Miss March's swordplay mentors?
Because General Huayan wants us to stick around on the Luofu for some time.
Do I read this? Because I swear Stealth is gonna say it anyway. Aren't we here to attend the ceremony anyway?
But from his point of view, we're no different from all the other tourists who may leave at any time. Since the crew's actions were mentioned in the Luofu's operations log that was given to the Alliance, he probably wants to see firsthand if we're as capable as the report claims, or if we're just some made-up excuse to save face. And he wants to see it for himself during the Wardance, which is why he even dragged Yun Li into this. What began as a simple contest between two sword masters has now evolved into you two collaborating to mentor March.
In any other game, this would be an incredibly solid romantic setup. I'm just saying, they're the enemies to lovers types. I'm just saying.
Elder Huayan is still that tricky general who likes to give everyone a headache. My apologies. Truth be told, I invited all of you to the ceremony because I wished for you to act as my witnesses. I apologize for not disclosing this information earlier. In the coming weeks, I'll also invite all of you to a meeting with General Fei Xiao, where you may need to answer her questions and clear up any doubts she might have. So please, be prepared for the meeting.
No worries, answering a few questions is no big deal. Perhaps we should just pack up and leave tonight. Meh.
Don't worry, General. No matter what happens, I'm prepared to stay here as the Express's witness and answer any questions.
Thank you, everyone.
General, I know there isn't much I can do to share your burden, but... As the Luofu Ringmaster, I won't let anyone defeat me in the Wardance.
I know.
The illustrious Merlin's Claw waiting for me? And for so long, too? It's quite an honor. It's been a while, General Fei Xiao. It's been 30 years since we last saw each other. Right, Yukong? Yes. Back then, you were the vanguard of the Yao Qing's Verdant Knights. And I was a pilot of the Luofu's Rainbow Fall Fleet. Who would have thought that upon meeting again, you'd be a general, and I'd have given up flying? Really does feel like a lifetime ago. Well, I wouldn't say I haven't seen you in 30 years. After all, your great victories are announced through the Yellow Bell resonance system every day. So I'm well aware of your great feats. How's your health holding up? Still stable, I suppose. Do you still remember the medic who saved me in battle? That healer with the odd name and peculiar temperament. What was his name again? Was it Pichu? Or Kachio?
Pikachu.
Jiao Cho. He's been my retainer and personal healer, delegated by the Alchemy Commission from the Xianzhou Yao Qing. Over the years, he's dedicated himself to managing my condition. It's thanks to him that I'm still in good health today. Given my background, I'm happy to have made it this far. I'm relieved to know that you're safe and sound. Well then, since you and Elder Huayan are here, I imagine you must have received orders from the Marshal? As your friend, may I ask how the Alliance intends to punish the General of the Luofu? The Arbor's rebirth has frightened the Elders who lurk behind the scenes. They fear the resurgence of abominations, much like what happened 30 years ago. Although the report from the Luofu explained all the details, we don't know if the Ruin Legion really invaded, or how exactly the Stellaron Hunters and the Astral Express became involved. This puzzle has many missing pieces. As you know, the fugitive Jing Liu, who mysteriously disappeared many years ago, has resurfaced. This time, she has brought along an outworlder and a coffin, claiming to offer the Marshal a method to fight against the Eons. The Law Fu Preceptor has also leveled accusations against Jing Yuan for neglecting the Alliance's principles. She asserts that Jing Yuan enabled the exiled Imbibitor Lunae to re-enter the Law Fu, thereby unlocking the lunarescent depths within Scale Gorge Waterscape, which in turn disrupted the Vidyadhara's dutiful watch over the Ambrosial Arbor. It is for these reasons that I have come here to the Law Fu today. Well, duty calls. Perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned all of this to an uninvolved person, but since we once fought together, I didn't want to keep you in the dark. Perhaps pretending you didn't hear any of this would be for the best.
I understand. I'm sorry. I was out of line. I know I shouldn't be defending General Jing Yuan right now, but... well, you know how I am. The Law Fu has enjoyed centuries of stability since the end of the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, much of which can be attributed to General Jing Yuan's masterful strategizing. Unfortunately, for long-life species, enduring through the ages always culminates in a failure that undoes all previous achievements, a moment that our adversaries relish.
That's true. And that's why I'm also here for another purpose. To visit Hule.
Hule? You mean that Hule? The Borisin Warhead? The same Hule who has been imprisoned in the Shackling Prison for over 7 centuries?
The nemesis of the Foxians who will never be forgiven and shall be imprisoned until the end of the cosmos. I can't quite remember the exact wording, but yes, the very same Hule.
Usually, only emissaries from the Xianzhou Yaoqing Skyfaring Commission visit him once every century. Why do you have to visit him now, of all times?
You cannot tell me that it doesn't seem very similar to Tai Lung in Kung Fu Panda. Locked in the Shackling Prison, it's gonna be there forever. Is kind of a... I mean, obviously very different animals, but I mean, there's similarities.
The Foxians and the Alliance made a pact to combat the abominations, aiming to achieve justice and free their kin. That werewolf monster is to be forever imprisoned in the dark recesses of the Shackling Prison, facing unending retribution.
Yeah, see? That's Tai Lung.
Given the situation on the Law Fu, those on the Yaoqing are concerned about Hule's imprisonment. I'm afraid that the routine visit every century is no longer sufficient to ease their concerns. That's why I was sent here, to reassure them.
It's all bad news.
Well, not everything. There might be a silver lining. Oh, by the way, I found some clues about the thing you asked for.
Tell me more.
The Verdant Knights followed the route you mentioned and discovered the wreckage of the Whistling Flame ship. Unfortunately, there were no survivors and no cargo. However, someone had already been on the scene before we arrived.
Our people? Or someone from the IPC?
No, neither. Yukong, have you heard of a person named Ron May?
Oh! More Ron May! I don't know how I feel about her as a character sometimes.
I'm still feeling sleepy. Did I oversleep? Where did March and Don Hong go?
March, show some respect to your master. I'll do the door
Well,
stuff.
it was a promise to General Huayan, after all. I woke up especially early, so I can start teaching Miss March swordplay.
Hey, why are you blushing, Master Yanqing?
This is, the first time someone has called me master. I need to, get used to it. Let me make it clear. Swordplay training is about improving your body, mind, and strength. It's not a casual game you can master overnight. I promised General Huayan that I'd teach you Cloud Knight swordplay, so you can participate in the Wardance and defeat at least one opponent. I'll do my best, but if you break your master's rules...
March is always a good girl.
Fine. A promise is a promise. Since I promised to study hard, I'll do my best starting today.
Great! That's the spirit.
March is in your hands now, Yanqing. Don't be too easy on her.
Yeah.
Dan Heng, do you even have a heart?
She's doing the
Did
face.
you lose it somewhere?
Oh, I love when she does that freaking face.
By the way, where's Yun Li?
I've found a quiet spot in the back garden of the Palace of Astrum for our first lesson together.
Ooh, let's go.
Seriously? It's the first day, and you two are already late? Why is everyone on the Luofu so laid back? So disappointing.
Master Yun Li, you're already here. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Oh, wait. Were you trying to teach her in secret? That's sneaky.
I'm just showing you what Luofu etiquette is all about. She might be my apprentice, but it's customary for the master to personally escort their apprentice to the place of learning. As the host, I'll be teaching Miss March the essence of Luofu's swordplay, after which she'll emerge victorious in the Wardance ring. You won't be complaining about Luofu's swordplay then.
Stand aside, rookie. Let me show you how we Zhu-Ming swordmasters treat their apprentices. Quickly, over here, Miss March. This is a reverse mentorship gift from me to you.
Let's go.
I hope you put it to good use.
Actually hype.
What's this? Xianzhou clothing? It's so beautiful!
Sword practice requires precise movements. This outfit is tailored to fit perfectly and allows for smooth movements. I even added some small accessories. I put a lot of thought into it.
You're awesome, Master Yun Li!
See? See? How can you compete with me? I'll teach March 7th the essence of Zhu-Ming swordplay so she can win the contest with my sword skills.
Actually, I've prepared something too.
I don't know who I would trust
You have a gift
more.
for me too, Master Yanqing?
This is gonna be March just
If you
getting
want to learn
gifts.
swordplay, Miss March, you'll need suitable weapons. So, I went out of my way to prepare a pair of swords overnight.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I didn't have time to ask the craftsman to customize the swords for you. But I did my best to choose ones that look nice and are suitable for a beginner. I hope you like them, Miss March.
Thank you, Master Yanqing!
Bet you didn't see that one coming, did you, Yun Li?
his freaking
Real
face.
competition is just getting started.
I'm
boy.
so lucky to have two great masters. But why does it feel like things are getting a bit weird?
Moments later. Oh boy. Oh man.
So what do you think, masters? Does
Oh.
this outfit suit me?
She's so cute.
Perfect. I chose it carefully. It's perfect for beautiful young swordswomen like you and me.
All right, let's get started with the training. The person next to me is a Cloud Knight instructor I've brought in. For your first lesson, try exchanging a couple of moves with him.
Wait. We're having actual combat training for the first lesson? Isn't that a bit too intense?
Well, I heard you have some experience with archery and martial arts. The first thing we're going to do is see just how strong your fundamentals are. Come on, step forward and strike with the sword in the most natural way you can think of. It's important for us to grasp your natural movements so we can decide where to start and what you need to learn.
If you're ready, let's begin.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. But please go easy on me.
Then I apologize in advance, Miss March.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't change my... Oh, I don't need to... No rush. Okay, support.
Please have some tea. Pay close attention, Miss March.
Shifu's
Lawful
attacks.
swordplay is all about being swift and agile in your movements.
Shifu's attacks can accumulate charge for March 7th.
The sword
and
is
make
like
her...
water. It cannot remain still.
Boy, shut up. I'm trying to read.
Right on time.
Ooh.
Yes, you! Ignore him. Strength is everything.
Oh. Dang, she actually kind of hits hard.
Well done.
What does this support do? Makes single ally become Shifu when basic attack or dealing... Oh, just deals an additional... Okay, okay,
Come
okay.
on!
Shut
Let
up.
me fight.
Jeez.
Strike with heart.
Oh, we'll do this. We'll do this. By the way, Hunt March is pretty good. I've actually heard that she's pretty good.
Right on time.
Shifu.
Bladed flight.
Slap! I'm starting to get the hang of it.
I haven't really done much with you yet.
Oh, I get it.
Oh. Oh, okay, okay.
What a true heart and focused mind. Here I come.
Yes, you. Mountains. Oh.
Oh, dang. Dang, she actually hits hard. Well, okay, I don't... Hold on, I'm gonna do this again.
Strike. Lead through clouds.
Alright, alright, alright. Okay, we will support you. Activate her ult. I'm really curious.
What I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. What? Yes!
Oh dang, I freaking love...
Isn't this, sword technique? Shouldn't I be saying something cool?
Bladed flight. Practice is over.
We'll attack you since you've got...
How many can you block? Strike with heart.
I didn't expect the first lesson to be so intense.
Miss March has quick hands and a flexible body. She's a perfect fit for practicing Lawfu swordplay.
Yeah, and what is she gonna say about it? Huh?
However, she lacks strength. and her strikes were a bit unfocused. But don't worry, that's totally normal for beginners. Once she starts practicing Juming swordplay, she'll make heaps of progress.
Given the situation, I believe Miss March should start by working on her
strength. Seriously, do you actually know anything about swordplay, or what?
I could ask you the same thing. Dual swords require agility, so what's more important than footwork?
Instead of focusing on her strengths, we should address her weaknesses. The drawback of wielding two swords is not generating enough force.
I agree with her in that.
Being quick on your feet if you don't have strength. It's not like we're dancing here.
Skilled swordmasters know how to play to their strengths and work on their weaknesses. Start with what you're good at, then tackle your weaknesses. That's the right way to learn.
You're quite the theorist, huh?
I'm gonna say I agree with her. I agree with her.
You claim to be able to talk to swords. So what does that make you? A lunatic?
Hey, it's only my first lesson, and you're already arguing. Come on, calm down, masters. I'll have to improve both my footwork and strength anyway, so it doesn't matter which one comes first.
I say strength.
But it does matter. Just listen to me, March 7th.
Aww.
Mom, Dad, stop fighting. Boom, boom, ba-doo, boom, boom, ba-doo. I guess I didn't need to go do a side thing. I have it now. Oh, frick. Oh, shoot.
Dear Himeko, Mr. Yang, and Pom Pom, we're all good here on the Xianzhou Lafu, so no need to worry. By the way, how's your trip going? As for me, I've somehow become the apprentice to 2 Cloud Knight sword masters, and I've been honing my sword skills with their guidance. One of them is Yanqing, the boy we've all met before. The other is Yun Li, the granddaughter of General Hua Yan from the Xianzhou Juming. Both masters are super strict, giving me a real taste of how hard sword training can be. I tried to drag her into this, but she refused. Then I tried to rope Dan Heng in, but Master Yanqing wouldn't have it. Still, I didn't let the difficulty get to me. In just a few weeks, my sword skills have improved a lot. Both my masters think I have unique talents in swordplay, and are literally fighting each other to teach me their skills. Thanks to their guidance, I've actually made some progress. When I get back to the Express, I'll definitely show off my skills and impress you all. Looking forward to your reply. Yours, March 7th.
I will say I love that dress that she's wearing. That entire outfit, it's just so freaking cute. March 7th, trains tirelessly, almost developing tennis elbow. On that day, after the sword training.
Well done. Let's call it a day.
Miss March's sword skills are really coming along. She'll hold her own just fine in the Wardance.
Just you wait and see. I'll show off my skills in the ring and win a match. I'll make both of you proud.
Can you believe it? March 7th has actually become a pretty decent swordmaster in such a short time. Now I understand why Grandpa always had a grin on his face while training me.
Are you sure he wasn't laughing at you?
Oh, shut up.
Oh, gosh.
It's all thanks to your amazing guidance, Masters.
Miss March, you're really getting the hang of wielding dual swords. If you're keen on advancing, trying out different Xianzhou blades could improve your touch.
Let me see. Which sword is the most powerful? Single sword? Great sword? Or maybe a flying sword?
Uh-oh.
There's no such thing as the most powerful sword. It's all about the skill of the sword master. Yanqing wields several flying swords, while I only wield one. But remember how I kicked his butt at the Alchemy Commission?
Oh no.
First, you didn't kick my butt. Second, you'll never kick my butt. Third, how about we settle this right now and see who kicks whose butt?
Oh my gosh. Children, children.
Children, children, children!
And if I kick your butt, you'll drop out of the war.
Look at March.
Deal?
March is...
Why are you two arguing again? I thought things had been improving between you lately.
There was talk that the leading disciples of the lawful Juming generals were supposed to face off in the Wardance, but for some reason, they suddenly teamed up to train an apprentice of their own. Turns out, the rumors are true.
I gotta go save that face.
Tomorrow is the big day of the Wardance. Shouldn't you two be focusing on honing your skills instead of teaching swordplay here?
You're... Oh, that's right. You're the pink-haired fox from the Yaoqing.
Pink-haired fox.
What are you laughing at? You've got pink hair too. I'm Jiaoqiu, the healer working for the general of the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
Ah, got it. So you're the participant attending the war dance on behalf of the Yaoqing, and you were trying to sneak a peek at our training?
Sorry for the misunderstanding. I don't know anything about martial arts. I'm just here on the general's orders to take care of some official business. I didn't mean to interrupt your training. I'll be on my way.
If you know nothing about martial arts, why were you smirking earlier?
Well, my curiosity got the better of me, I suppose. When I heard Miss March's pondering about what to learn, I couldn't help but wander over. From my professional experience, cleavers, slicers, chopping knives, and carving knives are all just tools. Kind of like frying, sautéing, boiling, and deep frying in cooking. They're just ways for people to show off their skills. How you use them really depends on the ingredients you're working with. It's like your sword teaching methods. If you align your ingredient, in other words, your apprentice's natural tendencies, with the right cooking method, by which I mean the teaching method that best suits her, she'll make double the progress in half the time. For example, golden eggplant tastes best when fried, cloud peppers when stir-fried, and yellow boulder beef when simmered. It's all about discovering the nature of the ingredients.
That all sounds really good.
Apprentice.
I'm getting hungry.
All this talk about food is making me hungry.
I even just ate.
Are you a healer? Why are you talking about food?
Well, it's just a metaphor. The medicinal school I follow on the Xianzhou Yaoqing is called the Ranja School, that specializes in food therapy. So it's only natural that I know a thing or two about cooking.
Food therapy.
So,
Can I sign
you're
up for
the
that?
general's cook?
I'm a healer. But anyway, A cook who isn't interested in health doesn't make for a good advisor. Fine. Call me a cook if you want. Seeing the way you're looking at me, it's obvious you think I'm just some feeble academic who likes to blabber on about martial arts. But, in reality, I know a thing or two about killing. After all, the art of healing inherently encompasses both life and death.
Killing. Why are we talking about killing?
Why is this guy suddenly getting all serious with kids?
Do you recognize this bottle of medicine in my hand?
No.
This is called tumble dust, an extract from an exotic flower named Yabra.
Yeah, bruh.
Ugh, is it poison?
Yeah, bruh.
Well, it depends on how it's used. With just one drop, it's able to numb a patient's body during surgery, making them painless throughout the entire process. However, increase the dose or the potency, and it'll slow the metabolism, making the blood thin and resulting in the loss of all senses. Even long-life species cannot escape its effects.
Why is he saying this with a smile?
Can save lives or take them. It's more powerful than the swords in your hands.
That may be so, but still, I prefer settling things with a sword than, you know.
Huh. Looks like
Yeah,
I did
bro.
get you all wrong. You're not a feeble scholar, but a sinister and despicable one.
Hey, why the insults all of a sudden? I'm just sharing some medical knowledge here, not persuading you to poison anyone.
Seems
Why did
like
you come
get
here?
Real excited when talking about poison. I can't tell if that's an honorable thing or sinister.
Why is he here?
Picture this. 2 individuals. The one standing is full of malice. The other lying down is honorable and righteous. How can the one who's lying down label the one standing as sinister? In the throes of combat, where life and death hinge on a singular moment, every idea fades into nothingness. The only thing that matters is staying alive. Surviving the battlefield reshapes all notions of worth, be it integrity or treachery. In my eyes, their significance is negligible.
Thank you, buddy.
Perhaps you've underestimated Yun Li and me, Mr. Jiao Cho. We may be young, but we've seen our fair share of war.
Well, then you should know that the Wardance is nothing more than a contest. So why are you so focused on it?
When I was appointed as the ringmaster for the Wardance, I asked the general, we Cloud Knights are supposed to charge into the fray and slay enemies. Why do we have to swing swords in a ring just to please an audience? And this is how the general replied. To unsheath your sword in a ring is no different than on the battlefield, as your sword reveals the might of all Cloud Knights. The Wardance is the perfect chance to showcase martial virtue and forge alliances from all over the cosmos. When we unsheath the sword without drawing blood, we not only display our might, but also the martial virtue of the Cloud Knights.
That's quite an insightful statement, Yanqing. Well, my apologies for being so short-sighted. I've been on the Luofu for quite some time, but I haven't had the chance to see the ceremony venue for myself yet. Hearing you speak so highly of it has piqued my curiosity. Would you mind showing me around?
You want to see the Sky Splitter ship where the Wardance will be held? Let's go! I bet Yun Li and Miss March haven't seen it either, right? Well then, I'll give you all a tour.
Okay. I still don't... That was very odd conversation. I won't lie.
Let's go. I'll give you a tour of the Sky Splitter.
Okay. Let's go. Uh-huh.
Looks like a lot of other visitors have also come to catch a glimpse of the Sky Splitter.
What's up, Mr. Jiaoqiu?
No, it's nothing.
Do you see that airship in the distance? That's the Sky Splitter, the venue for the Wardance ceremony.
That is a cool ship, I won't lie.
It doesn't look all that impressive from this distance.
Well.
The Sky Splitter is actually a decommissioned Luofu military vessel. People aren't allowed on board until the war dance officially commences. Tomorrow, when the bell rings and the ceremonial cannons roar, I'll be there representing the Cloud Knights of the Xianzhou Luofu, standing in the ring, ready to take on challengers from all over the cosmos. Since I was a kid, I've been training in swordplay and the art of war under the general. Every day, I'd swing my sword 10,000 times, and then thrust it 10,000 times, repeating the process over and over. I understand that I'm not like other kids. I never envied the toys and freedom they all had. I never found sword practice boring or hard. Even in the thick of battle, facing down savage abominations, I never felt scared. Each day, I could feel myself getting stronger and stronger, and I racked up countless victories. It's the best feeling in the world. But then, I faced a really tough opponent, and just one slash shattered my confidence into 1,000 pieces. That's when I felt true fear for the first time. Maybe that's what Mr. Jiaoqiu meant by life and death hinge on a singular moment. Every idea fades into nothingness. After that, I had to pick up the pieces and try to put myself back together. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to find my old happy self again. I often ask myself, why do I wield my sword? If defeat is inevitable, why do I continue to fight? Is it to reclaim the joy of victory? To meet the general's expectations? Or to secure my honor among the Cloud Knights? While the general could teach me the art of swordplay, he couldn't teach me why I should keep on going. He said the reason must come from within myself. I've been struggling to find that reason. But after talking with you, Mr. Jiaoqiu, I think I already have that reason in mind. As a member of the Cloud Knights and the General's apprentice, I've had a weight on my shoulders. And I know there's still more to shoulder. But when I wield my sword, it feels like I'm letting go of everything. I love the feeling of giving it my all, facing any obstacle in front of me, pressing forward. That's why I wield my sword.
Oh,
Dang.
Yingqing. So young, yet so grown up. By the way, how old are you exactly?
Age doesn't really matter. All sword masters will understand how I feel.
I get it. Looks like all the kids on the Luofu live tough lives. So, How about you, Miss Yunli?
It's not polite to ask a girl her age, no matter which Xianzhou ship you're on.
I'm not asking your age. I'm asking if you have a dream like Yanqing has.
Yeah, cool your jets, girl.
You don't talk like a cook. You sound more like a TV host or something.
Need I repeat myself again? I'm a healer.
Well, I don't have a dream like Yanqing does. The only reason I'm participating in the Ringmaster's Challenge is because I made a promise to my grandfather. I want to win the precious sword he's contributed to the Wardance.
Sounds like that mind of yours is just filled with swords.
I bet you've got nothing better on your mind. My father was a craftsman on the Xianzhou Juming. Because of his foolishness, many innocent people fell victim to the cursed swords he forged. Since I was a kid, it's been clear to me that not everyone deserves to have a weapon in their hands. Giving them a sword is no different than being cruel to the innocent. So, whenever I come across someone unworthy of a sword, I can't help but want to take it away from them. Given that Yanqing is the Wardance Ringmaster, I'm stepping up to challenge him. To ensure the precious sword doesn't fall into the hands of an unworthy master.
Hey, what do you mean by an unworthy master?
I see. It's not easy for kids on the Juming either. Well, it's better to have a reason for wielding a sword than to be lost and confused. I've saved countless Cloud Knights in my life, and there are plenty of exceptional warriors, just like the two of you.
What happened, Mr. Zhao Cho?
Oh, nothing. I was just reminded of some old friends and old tales. Judging from my professional perspective as a healer, both of you possess remarkable vitality. Your energies flow like raging fires and mighty gales. The upcoming fight will definitely be impressive. Well, we've seen the Sky Splitter and toured the Stargazer Navalia. I guess it's time to say goodbye for now.
What? You're leaving already? But you haven't asked me about my dreams. I've been working hard too, you know.
It's getting late, Miss March. Unlike you lot, I'm a grown-up bound by responsibilities and duties.
Yeah,
Tasks
stupid
entrusted
kids.
to me by the General won't complete themselves. By the way, Yanqing, is it normal to have so many people wandering around in an automated area like the Stargazer Navalia?
Actually, this is a restricted area. But since you're all guests, I made an exception, so you can take a look around.
I understand. Well, I'll take my leave. I wish you both the best of luck in the ring tomorrow.
Dang. Alright.
Seriously? I just spent so much time thinking about my dream that he didn't even ask me.
Well, then tell them.
Now that we're done with our tour of the Sky Splitter, shall we continue with our training?
Why don't we take a day off?
What? You want to secretly practice swordplay by yourself? Dream on.
You know cramming before a fight never works out. For some reason, seeing the Sky Splitter has boosted my confidence. So, I've decided to conserve my strength for tomorrow. Alright, I'll take you out of the Stargazer Navalia.
Nobody wants to know about March's dream. Nobody? Really? Please? Anybody? Ah, look
What
at you.
they mean by no pain, no gain.
Oh, March. Honestly, even to this day, I think March is still probably one of my favorite characters in this game. Yeah, she has a lot of head empty moments, but I mean, she's our head empty moment, okay? She's ours. Honestly, I also didn't expect that to kind of be so heartfelt there, because that really kind of went a little deep. And you know, I'll be honest. I feel like people give Yanqing a much harder time than he kind of deserves. Is that just me? I don't feel like he's as... I don't know.
Oh, just shut up, Red Fang. This is not a beast ship. I need some time to take care of things.
Oh, brother.
You willingly donned the skin of a lowly beast to join this mission, dedicating yourself to our glorious cause. And now you're telling me you can't handle it? Do you realize how many ships we need? I'm doing my best, all right? It takes time to figure all this out. When the guns go off tomorrow, all eyes will be on it. That'll be our only chance. How's that? Who's there?
Who are you guys?
Backstreet Boys.
Impromptu inspection. Why are there outsiders loitering in Stargazer Navalia? And a bunch of kids at that.
Do you really not know who you're talking to
Didn't your
here?
parents ever tell you to stay away from the Stargazer Navalia? I know it's an automated facility, but it doesn't mean you can just break in and do what you want.
I'll take the little ones away right now. Who are you calling kids? I like him a lot more in this story. There's a lot of moments where I truly dislike him, but that's probably personal opinion. I mean, look, yeah, he's a little self-centered, but in this I don't mind him as much, and maybe it's because he has somebody that meets against him. Whatever.
First of all, I'm an adult. Second, I didn't just break in.
Yeah, we flew here on a star skiff. Like, whoosh.
Why are you pretending? You work here, man.
Well, I'm not trying to tell you off, but this place is off limits to the public, you know?
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Ever Hunt Planes.
Ever hunt planes? Yeah, sure. Big sis will take you there.
Oh yeah, because these two definitely seem like siblings.
Shuha! You should have let me.
Shh, the overhaul is done, and everything looks good. We should leave.
Oh, got it.
Could you repeat what you just said, Yanqing?
What did I say?
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Ever Hunt Planes.
Come on. Can't you read the room? Something is definitely off about the three people we just met.
And none of them recognize him?
Anyone could see that. I just wanted to hear you say it again. That pink-haired fox tried to say something. I'm pretty sure he sensed something fishy. Since he's not familiar with this place, he just dropped us a hint. But you didn't seem to be paying attention at all.
I knew that from the beginning.
Well, okay, I feel like now I'm back to irritated. That Cloud Knight didn't recognize... Oh, okay, good. I'm not the only one that thought that.
That Cloud Knight didn't recognize Master Yanqing at all. That's really weird.
What? Is he famous on the Lavu or something? Not even the Cloud Knights on the Juming, who all know my glorious name, might recognize my face.
You have a point.
A Cloud Knight, a member from the Skyfaring Commission, and a craftsman.
Walk into a bar.
Various departments, and the reason for the overhaul seems legit. But one of them blurted out some weird language just now. Did you hear that? I have a feeling that if we secretly tail them, we'll definitely catch these guys in the act. Follow my lead, and be careful not to blow our cover.
I don't want to do stealth. I want to just stab everything as March.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them.
Oh. Yeah, I know how to take a picture. Let's get in there. And snap.
We should have just killed those lowly beasts. Those little brats won't take up much space. There are boxes all over this place. Just dump them into one and no one will notice.
Cut the theatrics, Grulok. Even the slightest slip-up could interfere with Lord Moktok's plans.
Moktok?
So where are we heading next?
To check the freight skiffs. We've got a lot of preparations to do. Also, don't forget to take those crates with you. Weapons, supplies. We've got to be well prepared. Otherwise, we're screwed.
So, are they smugglers? What exactly are they up to?
I have no clue, but they seem to be moving those crates. I've got an idea. We can hide inside the crates and follow them.
Bros, you're talking about murdering some children. Well, taking advantage of the temporary absence of the group, you cautiously approach the crate and crawl inside.
Ugh, it's so cramped in here.
I can hardly breathe.
Just hang in there.
You hear footsteps pacing back and forth beside the crate. If someone were to open the crate at that moment, they would certainly catch you in your ridiculous hiding position. Fortunately, that does not happen. The floating mechanism at the bottom of the crate is activated. You feel it begin to drift slowly forward. After what feels like an entire amber era of holding breath in silence, you heard the sound of the crate touching down.
Let's just put the cargo here for now, all right? Then we'll move on to inspect the ships. Lord Moktok said that as soon as we're done, we're to board the freight skiff and leave this place.
Don't worry, I've changed the shipping schedule. You two, come with me.
Is it just me? I keep smelling that stench of lowly beasts everywhere we go.
Don't be so paranoid.
The departing footsteps sound like a signal, prompting you to breathe a sigh of relief.
Looks like they're planning to escape on the skiffs in Stargazer Navalia. They keep talking about their plans, but where do they come from? And what do they want to do on the Xianzhou?
They're definitely up to something bad. Wait, they disappeared. Let's catch up to them.
Okay. When trailing mode is active, the gameplay prompter will appear at the top of the screen. Okay. Got it. Well, this will be interesting. Ooh.
Tread softly, breathe quietly. And make sure to keep an eye on them. Hide out of sight as soon as there's any sign of activity.
Okay. Oh. hide. Oh, okay. Nice. We got... Uh-oh. 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 Okay, I can see you. All right, here. Wow, we're actually getting stealth in this. That's interesting. Oh!
Don't be so paranoid. We're running out of time. Get over here! Shuhard, I'm coming!
Stealth.
They're leaving. We should catch up to them. Quickly!
I'm trying. I'm trailing. Oh. Trailing.
Did he spot us?
No, he didn't!
Hide!
Hide.
What are they up to? They're all wearing official uniforms, but I'm pretty sure they're not members of the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, or the Cloud Knights. This is way too suspicious.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them. That way, if they do anything bad, we'll have solid evidence against them.
March thinking 3 steps ahead, baby. Oh, picture.
Look at this. A freight star skiff with enough room to fit at least 20 of my men. I'll let the others know and have them prepare more star skiffs. Once we're past the checkpoint, there will be beast ships waiting for us. Lord Moktok is ready. The revival of our ancient bloodline all hinges on this operation.
What did he just say? Beast ships?
Who's there?
It's those brats! I told you to get rid of them, but you didn't listen, you idiot!
Yeah, well.
Wipe them all out!
There we go. Okay, I had a feeling. I had a freaking feeling that they... Let's see.
Die, you lowly beasts!
Oh, shoot. Well, who the frick do I support? I can't support any of them. Stell.
You go, Master.
Get.
The mood is let the show begin.
Oh, I'm going for it. What? Would you stop it?
My friends?
Indulge yourselves. And I'll go for you. Do this.
Stay in step.
I'll do this. There we go. Do this.
Petal all will be swept away by the
wind. Well. Ooh.
I'll catch up.
Dang. And then we'll do this. Make everyone hurt. We'll ploink. And kick. And...
Precision.
Wow, I have nothing to go against with you.
In the mood
oh,
for another
let's go.
meeting?
Let's go.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's this?
I guess we're brute forcing.
take 10 of you.
Gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh, let's go. Come on. Come on. Dang, that attack actually hits hard.
How is this possible? How did these Boxians change their appearances like that?
They're not Foxians at all. They revealed their true form. They're Borisin, just like the bandits I defeated on the IPC ship.
Wait, that means...
Oh no! The Borisin have infiltrated the Xianzhou.
Well, how did the Borisin manage to infiltrate
It's not just a simple disguise of wearing our clothing and shaving their whiskers. They're somehow able to alter their appearance to be indistinguishable from Foxians. They even have official IDs for the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, and even the Cloud Knights?
Alright.
Let me check this fake Cloud Knight's tag. Maybe it'll give us some clues. Lujun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad? Wait!
What's the matter?
I encountered a patrol officer named Lujun before. It was a few weeks ago, when we were transporting the Borison prisoners.
Oh.
If they can forge official identities and move around the Xianzhou without raising suspicion... Oh no, this is bad.
Even worse. If you find one cockroach on the Express, it usually means...
There are more Borison hiding on the Xianzhou. I bet their plan is much bigger than just stealing information. We've got to report this to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Early. Where to now?
Where to now? Well, okay. Alright. Okay.
I am glad to finally meet you in person, guests from the Astral Express.
Yeah.
I'm Fei Xiao, the general of the Xianzhou Yaocheng.
Oh, I know you.
Let me introduce our guest to you. The one dressed in green.
He's the reincarnation of Imbibitor Lune, and the person behind him is the newest member of the crew. I've heard a lot about you. Outside the reports from the Law Fu, the Skyfaring Commission of the Yaoqing has also gathered plenty of information about both of you. I've been eager to meet you face to face for reasons that I'm sure General Jing Yuan has explained, right?
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, he didn't. That doesn't sound like the divine foresight I know.
Don't worry. Just tell her the truth.
According to General Jing Yuan's report, the Ruin Legion is to blame for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, and all Arbiter Generals should pay attention to the Ruin Author's movements. Over the years, the Destruction's minions have wreaked havoc on countless worlds, and the Alliance has been keeping an eye on them. But no one expected them to join hands with the remnants of the Abundance. The damage caused by the Ambrosial Arbor crisis was far less severe than expected, which is good news for us. However, it was quite different from the Ruin Legion's usual style of destroying life wherever they go. While I trust the bravery of the Divine Foresight and the Nameless, I'm curious about some details missing from the report. I'd like to take this chance to have an exchange with both of you. Let me be clear, the questions I'll ask might not reflect my actual thoughts, so please don't take offense if any of my questions seem a bit harsh.
Okay, is this gonna be that
Please
game
go
mode?
ahead, General. But keep in mind, we can only answer based on what we know. And perhaps you already have the answers to your questions in your heart.
You have a clever tongue. I like it.
Oh, yeah, don't say that to me.
So Merlin's claw is quite articulate. Right now, her intentions are unknown, and Jing Yuan wants us to be honest. Maybe I'll just stick to the facts we know.
Okay.
Let's cut to the chase. Before the crisis struck, the Astral Express was guided here by a Stellaron hunter, a wanted felon, in an attempt to resolve the Stellaron crisis.
Yes.
However, everyone in the cosmos knows of the Stellaron Hunter's reputation. So, why did you place so much trust in them? Could it be that some of you have a connection with them?
It all comes down to the Stellaron. We are the good guys. Raise her suspicion about your relationship with the Stellaron. Talk about Elio's prophecy. I mean, it came down to the Stellaron. That's really what it was.
Apart from the Law Fu, there are many other worlds suffering from Stellaron corrosion. For example, Burilo 6, the world that the Express stopped at before reaching the Law Fu, was one of them.
To the Express, Stellarons act as roadblocks on the Silver Rail and pose risks to the warping process. And that's why dealing with Stellaron issues is part of the duty of the Nameless.
Ah, I've heard about those problems caused by Stellarons. The Express connects various worlds, so it makes sense for you to take care of this. The cosmos is a mess, and the Trailblazers are just doing their best to fix it. I understand.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next question. The report suggests that Don Shu, the master of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, colluded with the Lord Ravager and used the power of the Stellaron to resurrect the Ambrosial Arbor. But here's the thing. Don Shu was just a chief alchemist. Even if she colluded with our enemies and summoned the Stellaron, how did she manage to bypass the Videodora guards around the Ambrosial Arbor?
I don't know. I actually don't remember that. I mean, I remember of it. The exile of Imbibitor Lunae is what led to this calamity. I personally, that's not a good thing to say. The preceptors, oh shoot, hold on. Help me. Skip this round. I don't remember. I actually don't remember how that played out. Displaying no anger.
According to the report, Lord Ravager Fantilia is the mastermind behind the entire conspiracy. She disguised herself as an ambassador of the Skyfaring Commission and traveled with you, only to vanish without a trace later on. It seems too convenient to label her as a scapegoat.
A heliobus? I don't... Oh my gosh, I feel like my brain is going blank. I remember the beginning and then it's just... refused to answer anything. Fushuan, the Master Diviner, witnessed everything firsthand.
Back then, we were working with Diviner Fu, and she also witnessed Fantilia's true form. You're not going to doubt one of your own people, are you?
Of course not. We can trust the testimony of Master Diviner Fu Xuan. However, even if she saw it with her own eyes, we can't completely rule out the possibility that she might have been deceived. After all, it's suspicious how the culprit just bizarrely vanished.
Oh, good. Yay.
It seems that your answers have addressed all my questions. Generals, I am finished with my questioning.
So, what do you think, General Fei Shao? Have the doubts in the report been cleared up?
The two Nameless have been honest in their answers. Even though there are some tricky details, my intuition tells me there is nothing wrong. However, the 3 questions I posed earlier were not just for the Nameless, but for you too, General Jing Yuan. First, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus grew uninterrupted on the Law Fu, yet the 6 charioteers were not aware of it. That was a dereliction of duty. Second, you believed in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy and entrusted outsiders to solve the crisis, even granting them access to the Plague Mark. That was a dereliction of responsibility.
Oh boy.
Third, you insist on holding the Wardance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, putting the Lawfu back in the spotlight. That is a dereliction of wisdom.
Oh boy.
Merlin's Claw. Is this your line of thinking, or the Ten Lords?
From the moment I walked in, I made it clear that the questions I'd ask might not reflect my actual thoughts.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were deeply rooted and had been plotting for a long time. I admit it was my negligence for not noticing it earlier. As for the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy, I didn't believe all of it, but in the end, the Lawfu did survive the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. So, I think it's safe to say that Elio's prophecy about the future holds some merit. And as for the Wardance, do you think I'm unaware of the risks? However, risks can also be opportunities. The Lawfu has lain low for too long. I believe it's time to stir up the dregs hidden in the depths and wash them away once and for all.
Just as I expected from our sophisticated divine foresight. You have a way with words. I like it. But, unfortunately, ever since the report was submitted, the Alliance has been filled with rumors and speculation. Even within the Lawfu, there are people accusing you of neglecting your duties, resulting in the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
So what are your thoughts on all of this, General Fei Shao?
As a fellow Arbiter General, I fully understand the difficulties of this position. Personally, I think all these rumors are meaningless drivel. Across the sea of stars, the divine foresight knows better than anyone else what happened on the Lawfu and the meaning behind it. Just as what happened on the Xianzhou Yaoqing recently.
You mean the Xianzhou Yaoqing is also...
The scouts of the Verdant Knights have sent back reports that Borisin are making trouble again. The Borisin packs that were once divided and scattered have started swallowing each other up, forming larger and larger packs. Moreover, there's an entity named Mongus behind it all.
An entity?
According to the report, this entity isn't actually a Borisin. It's a woman claiming to be the messenger of the Master of Immortality. She's described as having 12 faces and 12 pairs of fangs, as cruel as poison and as elusive as quicksand. The Borisin believe she'll give them a chance to rise again.
That's Ventilia.
That's right. You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Patina Justice or the Seer Strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly. I've always had faith in my instincts, so I don't doubt your good intentions. But the Alliance has its fair share of questions and doubts about the Lawfu. So, my plan is to come up with an acceptable answer to satisfy the Alliance.
What's in this plan, General Fei Shao?
General Jing Yuan, you already know what has to be done. But since you don't want to be the bad guy, I'll take care of it for you. You need the final word from the Ten Lords Commission to quell any doubts. And for that, I'll have to ask the two Nameless to visit the Shackling prison.
Are you imprisoning us?
No, I'm not imprisoning you. While you're there,
But you could.
I'll ask a judge in the Ten Lords Commission's Interrogation Division to record a detailed testimony with the karmic mirror from both of you. We'll fill in the gaps that weren't covered in the report, and silence any protests within the Alliance.
I'm okay with that.
I object. Will you let us come back? Yeah,
Your
me too.
willingness to help is truly heartwarming, youngsters.
Then, as the Merlin's Claw requests,
Oh, there's one more thing. This testimony is for silencing the voices of opposition within the Alliance, but I would like to urge General Jing Yuan to listen to the pleas of the Foxians on the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
so, you are here for Hule.
Exactly. Hule is locked up in the Luofu's shackling prison. Since he is the broodlord of the Borison, I want to transfer him onto the Xianzhou Yaoqing and imprison him there. The recent movements of the Borison suggest they're planning something big, so we must act preemptively.
It makes sense to have the Foxians keep an eye on their arch-nemesis. Since you trust my judgment, I'll repay that trust. What do you think about all this, General Huayan?
I was worried this would turn into a heated argument, but it seems like both of you are on the same page, solving each other's problems. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
And as for Hule, I'll send my Lieutenant Zhao Chou and Moza to check on his condition in prison and ready him for transport. If there are no more questions, shall we get this started?
Whatever you say, Mama. Oh, whoops. Alright, yeah, no, let's go. Let's go.
I'm really sorry about all this. But the testimony in the shackling prison won't take up much of your time.
Bet.
I'll call for a messenger to take you to the interrogation division. You just need to give your testimony, and then you can head back. So no need to worry.
As you wish, General.
Well, let's get going. Sometime later, Starskiff carries you and Dunhung to a place that looks strikingly familiar.
As General Jing Yuan requested, everything is prepared for your arrival, and I am here to receive you. The judges at the interrogation division also know your purpose in coming.
Okay. Ah, so we actually get to see the prison.
I didn't expect to be back here after all these years.
Dunhung.
Don't worry about me.
If you're ready, I'll open the gate for you.
Let's go. This is the entrance to the shackling prison. Wait, this is the shackling prison inside this.
This is one of many entrances used for temporary access. Since you're not actual prisoners, it makes sense for you to use this entrance. Please come on in, dear guests.
Okay. Well, let's go. Let's stop talking. Let's go. Jeez. Yeah, this should be good, right? This should be fine. Look, I know we're not the prisoners, but still.
What are you looking at?
Your mom.
The shackling prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater.
Whether it's in the clouds or underwater, breaking free would still be a piece of cake for me.
Alright. I'll take your word for it, man.
Still thinking about your old jailbreak tricks, huh? Forget it. You're free now. Just don't do anything stupid, or the judges will throw you back in there and lock you up for a few hundred years.
You'll see me again in just a few days.
Taking Hule back to the Yaoqing means a lot to the Foxians on the ship, and to the General herself. So stay alert.
Guests,
Oh.
my name is Shui Yi, and I'm here on orders from the Incarceration Division of the Ten Lords Commission.
We're Jiao Cho and Moza. General Fei Xiao sent us to extradite the Borisin criminal Hule to the Yaoqing. We're here to inspect the conditions of his imprisonment and make preparations for the handover and transportation. I assume you've been briefed, Your Honor.
Your visit request has been approved. I'll be your guide for this trip. Prisoner Hule, the warhead and brood lord of the Borisin Abominations of Abundance and the arch-nemesis of the Foxians, is responsible for 2,123 wars of aggression and countless associated crimes.
That many, huh?
Due to
Alright.
his heinous acts, he has been imprisoned in the depths of the Shackling Prison and subjected to the punishment of the Forest of Swords until the end of time. He shall never be pardoned.
No need to repeat his crimes and sentence, Your Honor. He is the greatest enemy of us Foxians. The stories of his atrocities are used to terrify our children. I'm well aware of every crime he's committed. Let's move on to the next step.
When it comes to visiting criminals, there are rules in place to ensure your safety. I know you've heard legends about Hule since you were children, but your knowledge about him is likely very limited. Only the judges of the Ten Lords Commission truly know what kind of abomination is locked up at the bottom of the Shackling Prison. It has been centuries since Jing Liu, the former sword champion of the Luofu, captured Hule. And during all those years, we never provided him with any food. Yet he somehow managed to stay alive. It defies all the documented physical characteristics of the Borisin.
Oh,
The Forest of Swords, forged by the Punishment Division, is a device of intense torment, used to execute sinful abominations. Most Borisin die within 3 days in the forest, but Hule is different. Every time the blades pierce him, his body instantly heals. Despite the brutal punishment, he somehow manages to survive. The complex rules are there because of his abnormal characteristics. Do you understand now?
I apologize for any offense caused. Please continue, Your Honor.
I've given you the instructions regarding Hule's visitation. Please make sure you read them carefully.
Oh boy, okay. Summary of crimes. Okay, I don't need to... Detention method. This prisoner must be subjected to the punishment of the Forest of Swords and never be pardoned. Okay, notes. The confinement of this prisoner is the foundation of the alliance between the Xianzhou and the Foxians. Any individuals objecting to this sentence should be punished for sowing discord. Anyone who contacts or converses with the prisoner must take poison-proof pellets or wear a breathing mask equipped with a filter cartridge to counteract the effects of lupitoxin? The prisoner's place of detention must be changed on a yearly basis, and the new location must remain unknown to individuals below the rank of Cloud Knight, Lieutenant, or Judge. Do not mention Jing Liu when conversing with this prisoner. Okay.
And please, take this pellet before proceeding.
No, I'm not taking random medicine.
Then you won't be allowed to visit Hule.
Just swallow it already. Hule is like all Borisin. He can release a pheromone called lupitoxin that induces fear. Thousands of years ago, we Foxians were enslaved by the Borisin. Not because we were naturally weaker, but because of their lupitoxin. This pill is for our own mental well-being.
I understand.
I knew you were a reasonable person. Now that we've taken the medicine, let's proceed.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
No, never mind. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Let's keep moving.
Oh. Okay.
Here we are. Her Honor hasn't arrived yet. Please wait a moment.
Man's just ignoring his instincts. SMH. Yeah. Well, looking down, you see a honeycomb of densely packed prisons. Well, okay. A hazardy guess on a number of prisons they are capable of holding here. 3,000? 30,000? 300,000? Wait, this might not even be the entire Shackling prison.
Welcome, dear guests from the Express.
Hanya! Oh my gosh!
Hanya of the Interrogation
Let's go.
Division. We've met before.
It's you! You! Hanya. It's you!
As one of the judges from the Interrogation Division, I'll be recording your testimony today. Please allow me to express my gratitude to you again for subduing the demons in the Fixtral Garden.
Okay, yeah,
Looks
so
like
that's where
while
that came
March
from.
7th and I were clueless, you already made many friends on the Shenzhou Lofu.
I mean... Pom-Pom takes care of us at home, and friends take care of us on the road. That's just how it goes.
Even though you and I have met before, we can't show any favoritism under the Ten Lords. So, please do as I command as we head to Scrivener Hall and beyond. Don't do anything without my permission. This is not a place for ordinary mortals. You and Mr. Danheng, please come with me.
Oh, you don't
Please
have to
lead the way.
You don't have to tell me
Please
twice.
let me activate the mechanism before we all move forward. And please, watch your steps.
Ooh. You know, I don't know why. This story, in a weird way, kind of gives me some serious D&D vibes. Between, like, you know, you have your adventurers that are being taken through, and it's very obvious that something is wrong and something is going to go wrong. But you're just kind of into it, and you're and like everything's gonna come collapsing down here soon. Like you can see that it's gonna happen. That's the feeling I get. Gosh dang, I might have to go give Bomb a hard time. Like, really? You stopped at this? This is what got you to stop playing this game? I'm gonna go hound him over that. And even this being in a prison, this just gives me very, very big, like, D&D vibes, you know? Like, straight up, I would turn this story into a D&D campaign. D&D mentioned? Come on, how cool would this be as a D&D campaign? I could see it. I could see it. Hold on. Let me sniff you. It's not weird. I'm just making sure you, Actually, you're not too bad looking, I won't lie. If I knew how to actually, like, DM, because I've never DM'd before, one day I might. Actually, honestly, legitimately, if this channel ever kind of got to, you know, significantly bigger than it is at this current moment, legit, I think I would want to do, like, D&D games. Like, straight up just do podcasts of D&D games. But that's something that wouldn't happen for probably a very long time.
It's freezing.
This place is filled with the cold air from the northern peak of the polar delve. Even the toughest long-life species would have a hard time enduring this.
Okay. I mean, look, you never know if you don't start, so do it. Do it. Let's see, anything special up here? Basic treasure.
Is that all?
Okay, I think I'm gonna keep this a little more, maybe a little more straightforward and just run through this.
Did you hear something just now? Let me check it out. Ugh, what an eyesore. This place is packed with boxes and crates.
I know, and I'm collecting it all. Wait. Boxes and crates. Uh-oh. Yeah, this will be fine.
These crates, they look oddly familiar.
Oh dear.
A few days ago, the Spiritfarers received reports about an IPC transport ship that was attacked by Borison. Then, a bunch of those abominations were dumped into this place. I had a feeling there would be trouble during the Wardance, but throwing both the pirates and the cargo in jail? That's a new one.
The mechs in those crates are no joke.
I heard the Intelligentsia Guild crafted something dangerous. We have many records in the Hall of Karma about these wise ones. They love to tinker with forbidden technologies, always trying to push the limits of Ingenia. I caught a glimpse of the mechs in those crates, and they bear a striking resemblance to Borison. I wonder what they're planning this time. Well, business first. Let's keep moving.
Oh, cutscene.
Strange. I don't remember checking the containment facilities a second time.
Oh. Oh boy.
Watch out!
Emergency! All wardens prepare for action! Emergency! All wardens prepare for action!
Oh dear. Oh jeez. Bat.
What's happening here? Why are these things moving on their own? Something is wrong. Guards aren't responding.
To ashes!
Alright. Well,
Take 4 in position.
this ain't gonna be a problem.
Set from the sea, go free!
Except for all the attacks they're about to just throw at us. Oof. Oof. Do this.
He's going wild, just like a Borison.
Looks like we're on our own for this one.
Well, support.
Take your positions.
Every petal
That-
of all will be swept away by the wind.
Well, we're gonna go for this. Ow.
Mood is set. Let the show begin.
Push everyone up. There we go.
That's all you got?
Yeah, kick you. Uh-oh.
This is more than a battle. Set from the sea, go free!
There we go.
Fight to live!
Easy. Like it was nothing.
How is this even possible? The Spiritfarers follow the protocols, cutting off power to the mechs and sealing the crates. How could these mechs still start moving?
It's just like what happened in the Artisanship Commission before. These goods went haywire and attacked everyone in sight.
Ling Xiao mentioned there was some kind of biological tissue in the mechs.
The Alchemy Commission members examined them and found some unusual structures within. These things showing up in the shackling prison can only mean one thing.
A prison break.
And whoever delivered these goods clearly wanted them to go through the Xianzhou's strict inspection process to show the Skyfaring Commission and Cloud Knights how dangerous they were. They wanted these mechs to end up right here, in the shackling prison.
What?
If these things already started taking action while nobody was paying attention, then the whole prison is in trouble, I'm afraid. And to make things worse, another group of visitors just entered the depths of the shackling prison. The messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. And the prisoner they came to visit might be the target whom these wolf-shaped mechs were delivered here for. If that vicious beast manages to break free, it will be a catastrophe for the Xianzhou Luofu.
Oh, dang. Okay. Alright. We're moving. We're moving.
Here we are.
Have we arrived already, Your Honor? Shouldn't there be a cage here?
The most notorious felons are locked away in the solitary delves, deep down in the prison. Those delves can't be opened without proper... I've given you the diagrams for lighting the lanterns. Please take a look.
Okay. Okay, so... bird... After interacting with the roost, or the... Okay. I get to fly this thing now? Okay, okay. So... Okay. Hold on. Let's... take a look at all these really quick. I don't know... What? Oh, which order they are in the... Okay, got it. Okay. Touch. Then... Okay. Got it. Touch. And then... Hold on. Can I open these chests with the bird? Oh! I can. Alright. Avian vision. The only way to open those chests. Alright. That's freakishly cool. That actually low-key kind of reminds me of Uncharted 2. When you have to get down into the map room.
The path is open. Once we descend to the bottom of the prison, please do not do anything reckless.
Hold on. I'm not confident in this team that I have right here, so we're gonna change this lineup. Sorry, Stell. You gotta go. We need a... I guess I'll just go with you. Oh wait, no. Duh. Hold on. What the frick am I doing? Quick lineup. I don't need Gallagher.
Inside the delve, behind this door, is the greatest enemy of the Foxians. Hule.
Oh boy. Oh yeah. That's a D&D roar, you know?
According to custom, envoys from the Yaoqing visit the Xianzhou Luofu once every century to check on this abomination's imprisonment and condition. Even though the Ten Lords Commission sentenced Hule to the Forest of Swords, suffering every day for the rest of his life, I understand that the Yaoqing messengers want to see him dead. Unfortunately, for the past 7 centuries, they've had to return disappointed. Because this beast simply can't be killed.
That's wild.
If we can use his toxin to create medicine and save an innocent life, it might help balance out some of the sins he's committed.
That
be
be
the key to a cure for the general.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
And once again, the envoys of the Yao Qing will leave disappointed. However, I won't say the same for me and my brothers.
Who's there?
I recognize that
I'm
voice.
just a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. You can call me Mock Talk.
I'm pretty sure
Intruders
I
on the
know that
lowest level.
voice.
Send reinforcements.
Maybe.
Nobody will hear you here, at the bottom of the shackling prison. Thank you for opening up the prison for us, Your Honor. We'll take it from here.
No wonder I kept smelling that familiar stench. So it wasn't just my imagination. Do your thing, Morsa.
Yeah, no, it's Bryce Papenbrook. I freaking knew it. Oh boy. All right. How cool are you gonna
We
be?
mustn't let these abominations get any closer.
Oh dear.
There are too many of them.
Once we were inside,
Okay.
How about letting the enemy strike?
we found soldiers available for
Oh shoot. Wait, I thought he was a healer. Oh no. Is he not a healer? I thought he was a healer. Why did nobody stop me? Oh no. Oh dear. I did not know. I thought he was a full-on healer. He's not. Oh no. I have no healer. I've done it once before. I could do it again.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Actually, I don't need a healer. I've got Firefly.
Grace and elegance.
Ah, garbage. Ah, shoot.
I suggest you surrender now. Of course, I'll still kill you all.
Yeah, buddy.
But
Yeah,
I
buddy.
promise it'll be sweet.
Oh no. Oh no. Nope. Nope. Nope.
I'm
Nope.
on
Nope.
it,
Nope.
but since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Ooh.
Catch up.
Oh dear. Oh dear heavens. Okay.
Grace and elegance.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna whack you. We're gonna activate that. Look, we can still do it. I thought he was a healer. I thought he was gonna be full on healer, but he's not.
This is more than a battle. Fight to live!
He's a doctor, but he
How
doesn't
about
heal.
letting the enemy strike first?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We could do this. We could do it. We could do it. I used to be a sustainless. Believe me, I'd know.
Sumptuous. Die now.
No, this ain't a problem. Not a problem.
It's not time yet.
There we go. There we go. Not a problem. 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 This is not a problem. Believe me, this is not a problem in the slightest. Blast. Okay, we'll do this.
But since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Okay. Okay. No. No. This
Stay
is
in step.
not a problem. Not a problem. Go for you. And then we'll take you out. Somebody's gonna die here. Someone's absolutely gonna die. Oh. Who's that? There we go. There we go.
Let's continue.
Oh yeah, I have. That's freaking right. I forgot that I have Castrus now. I'm amazing. Ah, shoot. Okay. Heal, please.
Some value, I suppose.
Apparently his healing was removed in beta testing. What? Why? That's, I'm being honest, that seems really dumb. Oh, I'm going for a break. Let's make sure you can't.
I like adding fuel to the fire.
We'll just hit ya. Then we can do this. There we go.
Guard the gate! They can't be allowed in!
Oh, jeez. Oh, please don't make us fight him. Ooh, dang. Whoa, no.
Flesh and blood of my fellow kindred. A sad scene indeed.
It's been a long time, boy. Welcome back.
Whoa. Whoa.
How many times has Verdantia spun around since our last hunt? Duran's whelp. Tell me your name.
Oh, great Hule, nemesis of the Foxians, and the hunter of all beings. I'm Moktok, a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. I am only one insignificant heir spawned from your bloodline. It's been at least 7 centuries since you led our pack through the hunting grounds of the stars. I'm thrilled to see that you are as cunning and skillful as ever.
7 centuries. 7 centuries have passed. But why have Duran's whelps grown to look like this? Tell me, Moktok, why have you grown to resemble our most despicable slaves and enemies, the Foxians?
I've been commanded to release you from this cursed prison. It is Senjaya's will. That's why I had to take a magic pill, don the skin of a lowly beast, play along with their hypocrisy.
Since you have an escape plan, tell me, what's our next move to get off of this ridiculously large ship?
My brothers and I will lock down this prison, trapping the prison guards inside. This will buy us some time. The rest of my crew, who are undercover like me, will secure the vessels for our escape. According to the plan, we only have 4 hours to get out of here. Originally, I intended to carry out the plan tomorrow, but they're planning to transfer you to the Xianzhou Yaoqing now. So I seized this opportunity to set you free.
What a reckless plan, you idiot! Even if we manage to get the ships, our chances of escaping are slimmer than a Foxian slipping through my claws!
But we have no other choice. The angel serving under the Master of Immortality sent me with a message. Only your return will end the prolonged divisions among the Borisin. Every one of my crew is ready to lay down their lives if it means setting you free.
A sneaky weakling like you is actually showing some reckless bravery with this plan. Fine. You'll get what you want. And all of Duran's whelps will too.
Well then, my lord. We should leave now.
Before we go, give me one of those magic pills.
My lord, do you seriously want to don the skin of a lowly beast? That would be a disgrace to your greatness, my lord.
You idiot. Greatness means nothing without freedom. Once I get out, I'll need a disguise that won't raise any suspicion.
As you wish, my lord.
Is that Foxian slave my meal?
No, he's an envoy from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. I plead you to endure him a bit, my lord, as he's more valuable as a hostage. Take him, guys! Time to move out!
Madam Hanya, the Wardens in all areas are regrouping. Those Ingenium enemies are wandering around and causing heavy casualties. And to make things worse, those iron wolves broke open the cages and let the criminals out. We've called for backup, but it seems like all communication is jammed.
Let's preserve our strength and first take down the isolated prisoners. By decree of the 10 Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Just a short time ago, the nether key mechanism was activated. It was probably Madame Shui and the Yaoqing messengers, heading to the bottom of the prison. Given the situation, I'm afraid that area is exactly where our enemies are targeting.
We mustn't let that vile beast escape from its cage.
We've gathered all the prison guards who can still fight, and we'll split up and secure each floor.
Go!
Those intruders are quite bold. They must have been planning this for quite a while.
Indeed, but Borisin tend to favor direct and aggressive approaches. Crafting careful and precise plans like this is simply not their style. Let's focus on the current situation right now. Please help me.
Looks like the testimony will have to wait, huh? Like I said, wherever we go, we always end up in trouble.
What's the fastest way to the bottom of this prison, Miss Hanya? If we don't get there quickly, we'll soon be outnumbered by all the enemies inside.
We'll have to bend the rules. Please, follow me.
Prisoners must remain in place in a phase
By decree of the 10 Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Yes, ma'am!
What? Weren't expecting them to just straight up murder Zhuyi. No. I don't know what to expect out of this game sometimes when it comes to actually killing characters, because sometimes it's like, well, but I don't know. So technically she can be fixed. Well, but still, it's the shock of like, oh, you were dead. You are gone now.
We need a few tools if we want to reach the bottom quickly. Follow me to the next floor.
Okay.
The path is cut off. Someone must have altered the mechanism. No matter. It'll just require a bit more work to get through. Some Spiritfarers occasionally use Ingenia from the Artisanship Commission to navigate the treacherous terrain here. Normally, using devices like the shifting screen is strictly forbidden, as they could help prisoners escape. But, given the urgency of the situation, let's just ignore the usual regulations.
Oh! Alright.
The nether key has been activated. hope we're not too late. Hang in there, sister.
I am not dealing with any of you. Jeez, yeah, this is a lot more intense than I thought it was going to be. I really thought this was going to be a little bit more like, oh, it's just going to be like a little battle arena, and you kind of just go through a little story about everyone fighting each other, not the release of a terrible Wolfman.
Looks like there was a fierce battle here not long ago.
The gate to the prison delve is wide open. Hule has managed to break free. Where are the Yaoqing messengers? And where's my sister? Are they still alive?
Let's look around. Maybe we'll find some clues.
Let's start with your sister over in the corner right now. Oh.
Jueyi is here.
Miss Jueyi briefly sacrificed herself. My condolences, Miss Hanya.
Condolences? Well, that's unnecessary. You misunderstand. Thanks to the Ten Lords' blessing, my sister turned into an Ingenium centuries ago. Dying and returning as just a soul to the Hall of Karma's document office has become a routine for her. While I'm not keen on seeing her throw away her body like it's some replaceable part, but...
Still, though.
By the way, have you seen bodies that might be the Yaoqing messengers? One of them is a Foxian wearing exquisite clothes, and the other wears a dark cloak, like a fugitive.
No. I haven't found any Foxian bodies. Only Borisan ones.
So, the intruders and Hule are holding the Yaoqing messengers hostage. This is the worst situation. With hostages in their grasp, the prison guards can't do anything about the prisoners. If anything happens to the messengers, the relationship between the Yaoqing and the Luofu could be irreversibly damaged. We must rescue the messengers, get out of here, and spread the news. We mustn't give up as long as there's a glimmer of hope.
What have you found, Miss Hanya?
What the heck?
Reconstruct.
It's my sister. Looks like her soul hasn't returned to the Hall of Karma yet. At such a critical moment, her death can give us information that we can turn into an advantage. Let me see. The damage isn't too bad. If I can fix it up, my sister will have a temporary body.
Ah, yeah. Yeah. Whoops, and pow.
Hanya, I'm back.
Welcome back, sister. I don't know what kind of expression I should have at a time like this. Happy? Tears of joy? Forget it. I'm used to you coming back in all sorts of forms.
A Cyber Spectre. That's pretty convenient. Cyber Spectre.
It's just a temporary solution. This Psy crane can't hold
All of me.
Sister, what did you see when you were killed?
One of the Yaoqing messengers escaped, and the other one was taken hostage and brought upwards?
Besides the Borison, there were other intruders. Invisible.
Invisible intruders? What does that even mean? How many conspiracies are tangled up in this mess? Do me a favor, sister. The intruders have cut off all communication between inside and outside the prison. And now you're the only person, the only bird, who can slip out undetected. Make sure you deliver the news to the outside world.
I understand. Please be careful, sister. You are different from me.
The Cycrane flaps its wings and unsteadily flies out of the lower levels of the shackling prison, charging straight into the depths of the shadowy passage.
Time is running out, Miss Hanya. If we keep delaying, those Borison will escape from the prison.
All right. If we happen to come across that Yaoqing messenger who got away... No. Stopping Hule should probably be our top priority.
Yeah, like I said, this took a completely different turn than I thought it was going to. I mean, I feel like this entire story, I mean, I didn't really know anything. I just heard Wardance, and seeing as how it started with March, I really thought that it was going to be way more battle it out in the ring and not, hey, let's go capture this guy. Oh. Oh. Wait. Boy.
Something feels off. Something's approaching us.
The invisible intruders?
Oh. All right.
These abominations aren't prisoners from this prison.
Let's take you out.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Looking at you. Let's destroy you. Mara struck.
Grace and elegance.
Gosh, you guys suck.
Existence is...
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
It's also kind of weird seeing how I've completely changed in playing this game. Now, I mean, a big fat to be fair. I really still think that Firefly completely changed how I play this game. But still, quite a bit different than it used to be. This man seems to be materialized from the shadowy corners of the prison, as if he could vanish into thin air at any moment. The fugitive, wearing a dark cloak spoken of by Hanya, now stands before you. Okay. You're finally here.
The prison management on the Luofu is truly concerning.
You look better when you're silent.
Is that so?
Yeah.
At least 2 different groups of intruders infiltrated here. The wolf cubs and these Mara-struck soldiers. Their hiding technique. It's pretty similar to the wind mantle technique used by the Vidyadhara serving Kailorum Venti on the Yaoqing. What do you think? Well, never mind if you don't have any clues. Now is not the time to exchange assassination techniques. I'm Wardance. My friend fell into the clutches of that wolf. I was planning to escape and report back as quickly as possible, but now it seems... The prison on the Luofu is a real maze, I must admit.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wardance. We'll do our best to ensure your friend's safety.
No, You can do nothing for him now, and you shouldn't be focusing on his safety at the moment.
But isn't he your friend?
Your friend is in Hulei's clutches, and you're just going to leave him behind?
Look, I'm the Yaoqing General's guard, not his. I've seen how that giant wolf fights, and there's no way. Trying to save my friend will only get us killed. I don't know how you think, but I won't throw my life away for a lost cause. Listen up. I've been tracking these fugitives, and I know their next move. They're planning to seal off the entire prison to keep the outside world in the dark.
I have a little hear me out. What if we just call up
Worst case scenario,
Acheron?
we are all killed by that giant wolf, and the shackling prison is sealed off. No one will know about us or about their escape until it's too late. And the best case scenario,
we kick all those bad guys' butts. With an indifferent gaze, he sized you up and down. Somehow you deciphered his expressionless face as saying, "This person's lost their mind. How pitiful."
best case scenario would be we seal the gates and trap the enemy inside with us. We can't let that monstrous wolf escape. Hopefully, someone will eventually notice that something is off and come to help. As for whether we'll still be alive by then, it's not something we should think about.
You should have a way of comforting people, Mr. Walter.
As a person of the Yaoqing, I've always searched for something meaningful to give my life to.
I have to make it out alive. My companions are waiting for me.
As a netherworld dweller, I've already died once.
Well then, I'll give it my all. I want to make it out alive too. I'll give it my all.
We won't give up. Not until the very last moment.
None of you are part of the Ten Lords' commission, so sacrificing yourselves isn't the right move. As a judge, it's my responsibility to guard this prison, and if someone should step up to stop Hulei from escaping, it should be me, not you. Once we reach the gate, I hope you'll help me seal it. After that, I'll do everything I can to fight the Borisin, and you find a safe place to hide and wait for reinforcements. Now, let's proceed upward.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. Alright, so I assume I'm not going to be able to really
Please stay tuned.
get you both in there. Bam. And like it's nothing. Like it's nothing.
We must seal the entrance before the Borisin fugitives get out.
Yeah, I know. What do you think we're trying to do right now?
The prison wardens and mechanisms won't be able to hold them for long. Follow me. We're almost there. The gate is just ahead.
The shackling prison was becoming a killing field.
This brings back such familiar memories. Memories of chasing, gnawing, and tearing. They're back. They're back. They've all come back.
My lord, we're just one step away from freedom. As we pass through the gate, no one will be able to stop us.
So this hostage is useless now. Kill him, Moktok.
He's getting away. Do something, Jiaoqiu. It's just like the old days, you useless loser. Just do something!
Maybe this Yaoqing messenger can strike a deal in exchange for his life. He can use his status to help us escape from the Xianzhou. What do you think, Mr. Jiaozhou?
Oh, just look at you. Fallen so low during my absence. You're even negotiating with livestock. As far as I recall, no one from the Yao Qing would ever consider a deal with Duran's offspring.
I've got to make this beast stay here, whether it's for the sake of Fei Xiao or the Yao Qing. Deal. I certainly have more value alive. My identity, my knowledge of the Xianzhou, and my understanding of many things that your minions have no knowledge of. They'll all be valuable.
Lowly beast. Muster up that pitiful tongue of yours and plead for what remains of your life. Speak up.
I'm afraid you're unaware. The woman who defeated you, Jing Liu, she has recently returned to the Luofu. Your opportunity for revenge is right in front of you.
Oh, dang. Jing Liu about to show back up
My
here at some
lord,
point?
this slave is talking nonsense. I've never heard anything about this. May I just kill him now?
Silence, Moktok. And you, slave. From now on, you'll stay by my side. You'll only speak and move when I allow you to. Otherwise, I'll dismember you from head to tail, inch by inch. Got it?
But my lord...
We must stay here for some time, Moktok. Fear not. Because once I step out of the prison, it's the people of the Xianzhou who should tremble in fear. I'll show them what true calamity means. Now, Duran's whelps, follow me!
Yay! What? Oh! Oh! Oh jeez! Oh jeez! Oh jeez! Duran! Oh! 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 This is scary! Oh! No, this is fine. 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 It's fine. You see? You don't see me! Oh my gosh! Ooh! Dang. Done.
Report! After we lost contact with the shackling prison, we received a message from a Psycrane. The prisoners have revolted, and the criminal Hule is nowhere to be found!
What about the Yao Qing messengers? And the Nameless?
No news at the moment. We're trying to restore contact with the shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. You're dismissed. General Jing Yuan, General Hua Yan. It's just as we suspected. The rise of the Ambrosial Arbor was not the end of things, but the beginning. The hand of the Ruined Legion has already sown the seeds of destruction. From this moment on, the Xianzhou Alliance will face an even greater challenge, from both the abominations of abundance and the destruction itself. If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
As the Marshal Special Envoy, I'll dispatch the Luofu Cloud Knights to pursue Hule myself.
Looks like the hidden dregs have finally come to the surface. And as I said before, it's time to wash them away, once and for all.
Let's go. Let's freaking go. The Express Nameless have emerged unharmed, but one Yaqing envoy has been taken hostage. Okay, yeah, Meanwhile, the Borison's warhead, Hule, long confined to the depth of the shackling prison, has vanished without a trace. A pursuit between the hunter and the hunted will soon play out on the Xianjiao Lafu.
Let me stay here a
There
little
we go.
longer in this body.
And we unlocked part 2.